Chris, even though no cameras are allowed inside of the federal courthouse, an immigration, a human rights attorney tells me that every single day, hundreds of undocumented immigrants go into that courthouse and are charged with illegally entering the country, which is a misdemeanor. In fact, just this morning, one mother from Honduras collapsed inside of the courtroom after a federal judge told her he had no idea where her child was.
During one of the interviews in the federal courthouse in McAllen, one of the mothers was so disturbed, so distraught by having had her children taken away that she fainted for a little bit while she was doing her interview. It goes to show how affected the parents are. I can only imagine the children.
That mother is just one out of the 260 families the Texas Civil Rights Project has interviewed since May 24th. Efren Olivares and a group of human rights attorneys head to federal court in McAllen, where every weekday hundreds of immigrants go to a criminal hearing and are charged with illegal entry.
It's a packed courtroom with people handcuffed and with shackles around their ankles.
After the sentencing, Olivares interviews the parents who have been separated from their children, trying to prevent the parent from being deported without their child.
They're crying. Most of them are crying throughout the interview, especially when they start realizing that they may not see their children later today, because that's what most of them are told. We know for a fact that's not true, because once the children are separated, they're unaccompanied minors, and then the Office of Refugee Resettlement takes custody of them.
The parents are then turned over to ICE to await their immigration hearing.
They are put on a bus and shipped back to the CBP detention center, and they hope that their children will still be there, but it's not guaranteed.
Once back at the detention center, the parents are given this handout, which explains the 4 steps ahead for detained immigrants with children, and tells parents to call a toll-free number to ask ICE where their child is located. Olivares says he will not stop fighting for the immigrants because he's scared they will get lost in the system.
If we don't talk to these parents and get their information and their children's information, they go into a black hole, because their children are with ORR and they are in the ICE system potentially to be deported or apply for asylum, but there's no one other than the government that knows that they were separated.
Attorneys with the Texas Civil Rights Project tell me they will be out here every single day gathering information from parents who have been separated from their children and that have been affected by President Trump's zero-tolerance policy. Live in McAllen with complete Valley coverage, Sydney Hernandez, CBS 4 Valley at 6.